What's good, y'all? I'm Bobby from Off the Dome Podcast.
I'm Doggy.
We're back with another amazing episode. I can't wait for you guys to stay tuned. But before we commence any further, we have a special guest with us, our dear brother.
Hey. Back in the building. Black.
I pray for time like this, man.
For such a time as this.
Amen, bro.
We have a special guest.
Remember, we used to yap in a very small room.
Look at this, bro. Look at this. Like,
who would have thought? Not me.
Ain't got good, bro. Ain't got
business is booming, man.
Business is
What
booming,
they say?
Man.
There's always like, if I ever get rich or win the lottery, there'll be signs.
Yeah, there'll be signs. Yeah.
We have plants. We have plants in the curtain now.
If we get to a different stage, there'll be live plants.
Wow.
We have an amazing production team.
Yeah.
Shout out to our amazing producer who's on the mic right now. Introduce yourself.
Hey, producer, say what's up.
Nah,
Bro.
she's shy. It's okay. But she is gonna lead us into our first game. And for those who don't know us, I'm Bobby, and we have been.
I was trying to figure out where he's going with that. You know, before we get any further, we always start off with our warm-up game, which our amazing producer has prepared for us.
Mm-hmm.
She is also on the mic as well, so speak for a second.
All right,
What's up, producer?
so this game is about a North Bergen police chief facing backlash based off these allegations against him. Your job is to defend him.
Okay, this is the wait. I want to.
Explain this.
Your job is to defend this guy. Okay.
Who's this guy?
Yeah.
He's
He's a chief of a council. Okay. He's a chief.
A
You know what that
police.
means?
Yeah.
He's a police officer. He's a chief.
Chief.
The
That means
Chief.
like that's the most. Yeah.
Mhm.
These are the allegations against him.
Is it corruption?
No. All right. Read the first
Okay,
one.
so just imagine like a small
You have to
town.
defend him. Imagine you're in court. and
Okay.
You have to defend him.
Better
Yeah, you're a
call
lawyer.
Saul.
You're defending this
Better
guy.
call
So
Aman.
where is defense
Yeah.
attorney?
Okay,
Yes, yeah.
imagine just a small town Midwest city, and this is the police chief. You guys are his defense
Got
team.
you.
Probably like he had a low budget
That
if
wouldn't
he had
work.
to
There's
get
no
you
laws in
guys.
the Midwest.
Hey, producer, why are you throwing shots?
But okay, so first allegation.
Make this quick. You have to answer
One
quick.
by one?
Are we gonna go one by one? Doggy, this no. Who's it for?
Let's team up and then we can.
Okay, team up,
fine.
just
No,
jump
no,
in.
actually, I want them to
He's
answer.
gonna
it.
And you
Joe,
could have
bro.
different defenses.
Yeah.
One by one.
Yeah.
Guess
Okay.
who's going to jail tonight? This chief. All right, let's go.
All right. Clogged toilet papers on purpose.
What? How do I defend that?
Bro, you're the lawyer.
Doggy, on everything
You're
though,
the
if you show
lawyer.
them the video, it's a lot easier.
No,
'cause
I
it
promise you. Just
creates-
defend this.
So
How
the-
would you
like, for
defend somebody
example-
that clogged the toilet on his own, on purpose?
Oh, it's because of the ball system. He has a issue with his stomach.
So he has to prepare the
the health issues so that he was trying to actually make it go down, unclog it, like, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to make sure there was no stench in the bathroom, and then it accidentally clogged it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next one. Next allegation.
Bobby, help me out, bro.
All right, this one's for Bobby. Setting firecrackers on coworkers' chairs.
That is a great. Setting firecrackers on coworkers' chairs. So my client,
Arrest him, officer.
has deaf coworkers, so they can't hear anything, but they can see the. I can't even defend him.
Brother, they got dead.
So yeah, he use it as an alarm system for them as well to prepare them when they see
They're
things.
deaf.
I know, but they can't hear it, but they could see it popping, so they would, He's a
Y'all
great
are
guy.
certified wafflers. This is bad. But
That is completely
Like-
different from clogged toilets, my
Yeah.
sister.
Actually did a good job.
Oh, by the way, hey, the allegations keeps going. So
Okay.
next
Alright,
one. Next one is for
allegation-
Bob. Aman, please.
Baba?
Doggy, what about you?
Okay, I'll answer.
yeah,
I'll
Doggy,
answer.
this one's for
Okay.
you.
There's only one
Allegation
host
number
here.
three,
Allegation number 3.
defecating on the police station floor.
Accidents happen. You know what I mean?
That's
He didn't do it
defense,
on
bro.
purpose,
You
bro.
can't say
He didn't do it
it's
on
accident.
purpose. That's
We call it
accidents happen, bro.
You have to defend him, as in like
Remember,
make him
you
innocent.
said- yes, that is innocent. It's
No,
innocent by
'cause you
it
saying
happened
accidents happen?
accidentally. Yeah.
No,
that
because
makes
by-
him innocent.
Defense.
Yeah, by saying accidents happen is saying he plead guilty because it was an accident.
Yeah, you're
But
not
you have to make him
defending
innocent.
Oh, for sure. I would say the way that he is innocent is by.
Oh, now, waffle, right? Let me help you out, bro. I'm now defending him on this part.
All right, go ahead.
He accidentally ate laxatives at lunch.
Okay.
His
oh.
wife, she hates him so much.
Uh-huh.
She put laxative in his food.
Okay.
She
All
was
right.
trying to make him overdose on laxatives.
Okay,
And then
alright.
accidentally.
Save that. Next one.
Where do we leave off at?
We're on the third one.
Is
It's
it
for Doggy.
Dookie on the police station?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Doggy, don't ever defend anybody, bro.
So he said you tried to defend him like he ate
I
laxatives.
defend on his behalf.
Oh,
because I feel
there.
bad for
Okay,
the
okay.
chief, bro.
Hey, there's something similar with that. Hit him with the next one.
Well,
What did he
I'm
do
scared,
next?
bro.
Who's next? Iman?
Also, water
Yeah,
too well.
E-Man
bro.
is next.
These are diabolical. Bonus.
Hit him with the next one. Hit him with the next
Your
one.
mic is
You
muted.
talking about?
I don't
what
even
did-
know if he knows. Even doesn't know what
Is your
drugs
mic
are.
muted?
Alright, I'm on. You
So?
said what? You said about what about his wife?
What?
Whose wife?
You defended
wife.
that his wife put something
She
in
put
his drink.
laxative in
And he
his food
tried-
because she hates him. She was trying to make him overdose on laxatives.
So he
but-
isn't the victim. He is the victim. He's not the
Yeah, he's a
accuser.
victim.
For
So he
sure.
defended
Hit him
him.
with the next one, please.
That was a good one. Okay.
Thank you.
So,
I know, right?
defecating on the police station floor.
No, that was
Who
mine.
did that?
But that's the laxative answer.
Yeah,
Blaming
yeah.
his wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what is
Yeah.
the new one for it?
What's
I
the next
defended
one?
on Doggy because Doggy bailed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The new one is for Eman.
Yeah.
The
No,
new
don't
one-
read that one. Read that one after.
I know.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Spiking office coffee with prescription pills like Viagra and Adderall.
Adderall is for focusing, right? Viagra. He has a background in pharmaceutical businesses, right? So he has his license to distribute medicine, and he's been understanding that his coworker has been dealing with lack of focus in his job. He's been really
Yeah.
missing all the numbers. So he took it within his. First off, actually, he asked his caretaker, which is his wife at the moment.
Yeah.
He went to her house saying, "Can I give your husband the medicine he needs?" She gave him the permission, which is the permissions that we have signed by his wife. Then he spiked it.
Yeah, I was there when his wife was actually talking to him.
Yeah, she's great
Yeah.
woman, great woman,
Yeah.
great
So
woman.
it was like she actually supported him. So he asked the Viagra was by accident. So it was actually
No, the Viagra is like
accidentally he put it in.
it
but
wasn't
with
even
good
accident.
intention.
If you know pharmaceutical the medicine business, Viagra is a stimulant which actually allows the Adderall to act
How
quicker.
could I forget?
So.
I can't forget. And Code 1433 of the U.S. constitutional basis of the Virginia Commonwealth, it talks. But yeah, he's defended. It's a lot better than Doggy.
Yeah, Doggy-
Yeah, go on.
Hey,
Next one.
Doggy's a pro bono lawyer.
You know, that would be the worst cases to do, bro.
You honor? I don't know.
Bro said, "I'm just here because the state assigned me to you, bro."
You honor?
Brother going to jail. Next.
He's going to maximum security prison, but shaving body hair onto coworkers' desks or food.
Who's this for?
You,
for-
buddy. You took his, remember?
So he goes. with
Okay,
this
I'm
one?
on. Go on.
Yeah.
This one.
So, can I get more context? So, like, I need to talk to my defendant. Can I talk to my
No context. All you
No
got.
context. That's all you got, bro.
Can I talk to my client real quick?
No, that's all you got, bro.
He shaved hair.
Bro, what the heck? This is actually not okay. I can come up with something. So it was the thing is.
You know it's good. The thing is,
Is this supposed to? Okay.
quick answers.
So what happened was he was actually the food. His coworker brought the food to the bathroom. So it's actually the coworker's fault because why would you bring the food to the bathroom? The bathroom is where you groom yourself. You know what I'm saying? Where you take care of yourself. Therefore, I think my client is doing what he's allowed to do within the vicinity of where the event happened.
That's not solid.
Therefore,
Can't get
my
mad at
client is save your honor. He is innocent.
Who goes to the bathroom?
That
to
was
eat?
hard.
Like,
I'm not
come
gonna lie. That wasn't even fun because I was like, how do you
on.
defend?
We gotta lock in real quick.
You got a sin to do that.
All right, how many more do we have?
Two more. For the last one, I would just say that the desk and the food shouldn't have been there where he was shaving. I think that would
No,
have
I
been a
think
good
it was the
defense.
bathroom.
But okay, including the next one is throwing eggs at doors for you, Bobby.
That's easy.
At his coworkers' doors.
Oh yeah, the thing is, one of his is actually grossly misinterpreted, right? Because one of his coworkers, they're from Romania, so
Their tradition.
their tradition is
yeah.
to throw eggs at desks to welcome
Yeah.
the new coworkers, and he's been
Yeah.
a new onboarding hire.
Yeah.
And my defendant was being actually very kind,
Wow.
but the people who actually reported this crime were Americans who didn't understand the culture barrier, so that's why it got caught up. But my client's innocent.
All
I was
right.
also there when he did throw it.
Bro was there.
I'm just saying. I
was on
was
the
there.
passenger.
bro saw my. Let me
I
see.
threw a couple myself just to welcome them.
Last one.
All right.
That's you, brother.
Okay, you guys are gonna edit anyway. But no, Bobby, a good one would you could have said like the whole throwing lemon thing, but then said it was throwing eggs and
And
like
that
the
could
cultural.
be like he's been like, why is he trying to like, you know,
All right.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can go to harassment.
harassment?
Yeah,
Like, why are you
yeah,
trying to throw
crazy,
eggs at a
yeah.
woman? Dang,
Last time you said if it hits her, it's me. So okay, but yeah. Mailing gay pride flags to coworkers' homes. Aman, this one's for you.
She said I'm
Yeah.
on. She said I'm on.
Oh.
Daggy, help him out.
Is this coworker gay?
See, that's what we thought as well when we were doing the application. You know, nowadays a lot of application requires you to fill out certain aspect of it, right? And so you say,
Can we help out?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect.
Yeah, and so you say certain things like your pronouns and things of that nature. So when he filled it out, that's what that's what comes out.
I was actually there when he filled it out too. So yeah, it's actually interesting that you say that because when he filled it out, he was like, yeah, I am the he they, and then he said, okay, and then June came around, and he's actually trying to be a good coworker, you know, trying to make him feel welcome.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty odd. Yeah. He's being a, really inclusive man.
He was being supportive.
Yeah, so I don't
community
think
as well.
my client is not guilty. I think we should actually look at the intention of the heart, even though it's sinful. Yet still, he was trying to do what he thought was right. But he should both repent.
Yeah.
I think that's all about the allegation.
So
He has
what are the
but
final charges? 500 years. They're throwing him under the jail.
Three life sentences.
They said it.
Double life.
It was so bad. They said throw the lawyers in there too.
No, bro.
The defense team is also going to prison.
Execution by lethal injection.
No, but in all seriousness.
But the firing squad.
They're all going to.
Bro said line the whole defense team up, bro.
Hey, you know what?
No,
That
but
wasn't
when
a
I was
bad
reading
game.
all these allegations, bro, I was like, bro,
How about
what
now?
did he do?
How about now?
Why did he do all these things? Like,
Ask me again his verdict.
Yeah. Well, hey, so what was the verdict?
What was the final verdict?
Final verdict is the defense team and the defendant will be going to maximum security prison on an island off the coast of somewhere. Life
Guantanamo
without
Bay?
parole.
Two life
Bro.
sentences.
life with a double life, make it double life.
You know what's funny though? I will actually want to see how I can hold up against not really. This was I think a little far fetched.
Yeah.
No, that's good. I was thinking.
Yeah,
the same
like that would be a good game. Did
I
you
realized
see
that's
the
bro.
Celtics coach? He's saying instead of having what do you think when you try to get out like the house, not haunted houses. What are the things that you pay for? And you try to find your way out.
Oh, mazes, like
Mazes.
escape rooms.
Nah,
Escape
escape
rooms?
rooms, right? He said instead of escape rooms, why don't we have like a situation rooms, like a hostage situation, and try to like
Ooh.
make deal with them. I feel like that would actually be fun.
I was thinking more along the lines of like, imagine like all these lawyers going to school all these years and everything, like, but the real game of it is like having to defend someone you know is guilty, but your paycheck's on this side. I wonder, like, let me think. Imagine like getting your report like this brother is cooked.
ChatGPT.
I feel like,
How do I
bro,
say
I'll
this?
tell you, I feel like, how are these things like, like,
Please let us know. Any lawyers who's watching this, like, what is the inner workings of this?
And we
Like,
just
we just had,
we
we
just
just had
had a lawyer we
Saddam,
could have
bro.
had her on, man.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
We should have put her on the corner, bro.
yeah, anyone who has experience in this.
All
bro.
these allegations against you, like, how do you even like respond to those? You know,
Yeah,
like
but
no
it's
comment.
not
I'll plead
real,
the fifth.
though.
Oh, it's real. Oh, it's real,
No,
bro.
It's
Is this
real.
actually real?
Yes.
He did all that?
Yes.
Are you being serious?
I'm being serious.
That sounds
Okay,
so fake.
the problem
Mr.
is-
Ragnarok, what was his name? I don't even know his name.
The problem is the city. Why they keep hiring him?
I think he was hired once, and
No
all these
police chief.
allegations over time just kept adding up.
Over time, they shouldn't be that kind of time.
Now, there was
Amman
one-
just said abolish the police. That's what he said.
Alright, bro. Nah,
Hey,
nah,
wait,
yeah,
the
nah,
producer,
take that mic
producer,
away from
producer,
her,
yeah.
bro.
Mute the producer,
Hey,
bro.
It's a liberal media behind trying to control us, bro.
Funny thing it is, moving on to the next segment of the daily news in the day. Speaking of allegations, we're kind of late to it, but I just still wanted to see your takes on it.
If you're talking about astronomy, that's not allegation. There's a 4K video of the brother cheating,
That
bro.
brother's cooked.
The CEO, exactly.
4K.
The CEO who got caught cheating at the Coldplay concert. What was your take on it?
What does he have to say?
No, because some people are like, okay,
Brother is stupid.
you're cheating, but tell me, like, you know what I would have done? Like, let's just say, like, figuratively, like, I wouldn't act surprised. I'll just, just smile. So, like, it would have been, like, not as crazy as it was.
His hands were around
hand
her
placement was-
waist
No, the thing
and her
is, people are
chest.
saying the fact that they both like hid made everybody like, whoa, what's going on? Which made it even more popular. If they just like went like below disguise, no one would have brought it up.
I am 1,000% happy they got caught.
For sure.
Of course.
Yeah, he's just dumb. I don't know
I
what he's
think
doing.
I would even say like apparently what I read was the girl that was next to them that was like laughing. Apparently she was in it and she was the one that set him up to go to the Coldplay concert.
I hope she loses her job. how she has a hard time finding another
They're
job.
both-
Okay.
Oh,
Really
what?
quick, that was debunked. The woman next to them does not work for Astronomer, but they did
Really?
say that at some point. Yeah, the woman
Oh,
who's
okay. I
laughing,
did
she
hear
does
that.
not. But we do know that the woman was the chief of HR, I believe. The woman
one
he
he's
was cheating
cheating
with.
with.
We
Yeah.
got fact checkers.
Bro,
bro.
yeah, I was
I like that. No, that's good.
No fact
Um,
checkers,
I just
bro.
want to say,
We don't need
Uh,
fact checkers,
we need
bro.
fact
the new
checkers.
This is
OTD
all
is
feelings.
not all feelings, no facts. We have
No.
some
That's what it
facts.
was, bro. Nah,
We have
bro. Hey,
some facts.
Mute her.
Hey, we have a part of upgrading is also getting a legal team and people
Yeah,
who can
that's
correct
true,
us.
that's true. No, no,
So
no.
I respect
we
that.
need it. We need that in the long run. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
I respect that because look, we're gonna get kicked
Because
without
they're going to
it.
prison if I'm not here.
Yes.
I would think is back then we've
I
said that was
thought,
false.
that's what I read like the first 2-3 days.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like,
But it was
getting
fun
fed
to
up about
think
your
that.
own.
Now we know
Yeah,
it's
bro.
not- it's not
Now I
fun,
know the
bro.
truth, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
bro, why tell me the truth? Like, let me live in the lie. Like,
Talking about the truth, right?
Uh-oh.
Can we talk about what happened to global warming? No.
How'd you jump ship
No,
so?
but that's not even a daily news. Like,
No, what
bro.
happened? Because let me tell you.
How do you
uh,
jump
this,
ship
This
that
relates to
quick,
me. You know
bro?
why?
Why?
I'm moving to Texas, right? And everybody like, oh, watch until July comes. Watch until it gets summer, right? That's 83 degrees in July.
The thing is, they'll say that's because of global warming.
Isn't it funny how when it's hot, it's global warming. When it's cold, it's climate change. It can't be.
Bro, so pick a team. No, but I would say it's been oddly raining a lot more throughout the
Spring.
whole summer.
That's gonna be
No,
awkward.
it's not.
It's
spring.
summer.
bro.
It is-
You're a
it is
potato.
the
I'm
middle
saying
of
it was
summer.
raining a lot in spring.
Yeah, it's raining a lot more now
That's
than I have
more.
ever seen it rain during summer.
Low-key,
Bro. I
yeah.
don't know what's going on.
The funny thing is, I do, when I agree some points is like,
Yeah, the way you trying to shut me down. I
no,
don't like that.
no, because I'm like, you just came out of nowhere, the curveball. Every year they're like, I'm not gonna lie, every year they say like, hottest record kept heat
And
ever.
the coldest when it's cold, right? Oh, it's
I'm
not
like,
the weather
bruh.
changes. I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
first off, we haven't even keeping count that long, bro. Like,
Bro, hey, you know what?
Hey, is that clock in New York City still counting?
bro, that joint's been past midnight, bro.
They
It's
move
a
it
serious
every
question because
7
like
years, bro.
I seen we have like 7 years of Earth left. So apparently.
And isn't it funny, the people that were going off on us for not wanting the paper straws, now that Donald Trump put the plastic back in, they're okay using plastic straws now? You okay cleaning the turtles now? Bro, I'm dead.
He's back, ladies. Have you guys seen like apparently a lot of adults are switching to like old Nokia phones because of like social media and being on like
for
their phone
sure.
like off like 9 hours a day, and they're
Yeah.
like, no, like we're switching back to like old Nokia. So I'm talking about like it got the snake games and then it got like a few more like apps and then you're good, you
There's
know?
a big company, I think Brick Phone or something like that. They have.
Yeah,
one of
there's
those.
like
brick phones
some
are,
light
bro.
phone,
You still
brick
throw that
phone.
joint.
No, there's like a
There's
brand who
somebody.
did exactly that.
For real?
It's
I
like a
haven't seen
nice
that
phone, but it's just like only like simple features.
No, I seen the flip phone. I might get it. I'm not going.
The
to
flip phone? Hey, bro.
Hey, 2026. We on
They
to
are
better
indestructible, man.
We on to better things.
Indestructible, bro.
Nokia, actually, I don't know why they're not wrong, but they actually made
Nah,
great
y'all don't
products,
know
man.
about those old Nokia phones, bro. They have the snake games. They had the soccer games, and then they had like what was that joint? The little puzzle joint.
Oh, the
The
Tetris.
Z, yeah, yeah.
Eh,
Man, y'all don't know about.
Imagine live streaming on that soccer game, bro.
Bro, no, because it used to be black and white, and then you just see like 2 small goals and like 3 players. And
Bro,
then
what you see
you're
the
cooked.
tricks on that joint, bro?
Quick side
Why
note,
cookie?
but when the home phones disappear, bro? I just thought about that.
Bro, no,
that's
I
actually a
seen
good
this one
point.
TikTok
Literally
where
just
this girl.
stopped.
No, I seen this one TikTok where this girl was like, "Guys, I have an invention that I've been thinking about. What if we just plugged phones into a wall in our homes just so we can have access to people?" I was like, "Bro, that's."
She said that?
She said that. She was like, "I have a great idea."
She probably was
'Cause-
born after home phones.
Yeah, but you know why? She was like, I had to babysit a kid today, and I couldn't get a hold of him because his phone died. And she was like, I had no idea how to contact him, and he was home the whole time. I was like, what were you doing outside?
Does it
Like-
remind me a true story? Uber said we came up with a new invention where people go to a predestined place for a predestined route for a predestined price. They invented the bus, bro. They invented the bus and they tried to
telling
No,
you,
I
bro.
seen some people do a walk buddy on that joint. I don't know who's paying for a walk buddy, but have you seen that?
Who?
It's an
Walk buddy.
option you can have to walk with somebody that's going to like
same
let's say
location?
the mall,
Uh-huh.
and you guys are like 10 minutes away from each other. They'd be like, oh, this person is also walking there. Feel
Oh.
free to walk with them, and they charge you.
Stranger?
They charge you. They charge you.
Can we
They
talk
thought
about-
of it from the safety aspect, but they actually charge you.
They,
Like,
they invented friends. It's crazy, bro.
no, I'm being serious. Like they actually put that feature, but they removed it because no one was using
Yeah.
it.
You know, Uber now allows women to request for women drivers,
Yes, I see.
but it
that.
doesn't allow men to request for men drivers. We can't have that. That is sexist. That is sexist. Producer, is that sexist? Is that not sexist, producer?
Bro, you have to understand from that point
Would
of
you
view.
like me to pull up the statistics of women and harassment and sexual trafficking and
Would you like-
abuse
you know
that
how
happen in
men
cars?
Men murder more
mute-
men.
mute
Actually, I don't
Amon's-
mess with that.
mute-
I'm
mute
joking, I'm
Yeah,
Amon's-
bro,
joking, I'm
stop,
joking.
bro.
I'm
Cutting
sorry.
that
I
part
was
out.
Understandable,
joking.
but you know.
Understandable.
I was
Can
gonna
you still
bring
give us
up
that was a good point? Sexism? No?
Um,
Okay. It's okay. I'll take the defeat.
Yeah,
It's not a
just-
fight. I want to fight.
I'd like to make note the producer has different beliefs, views, and values than all three of the men sitting on the couch. I'd just like to note that once and for all.
She's
Thank you
saving
so much.
herself.
She signed the
from
contract.
lawsuit.
She's
Yeah,
lying.
facts.
She's in accordance with everything OTD believes.
Yes. No.
Anywho, I forgot what I was
I
gonna
am
say.
only in accordance with the word of God.
Amen. Woo! Wow, we got a good producer. Wait, what were we talking about?
She needs a
You wanna
raise.
swing it to OTD?
Yeah. So, listen, guys. You know, over the last couple of months, I've been out. By the way, I just want to say thank you so much.
Months.
For
It's been a year, bro.
Brother, bro
It's
said
been a
months.
year,
Bro
man.
said
Bro hasn't been here since guest the
Facts.
Habesha.
I've
Or-
gotten a chance to meet so many amazing people. Shout out to Dallas, Pathway, people in Austin. I met some people
Shout
in
out to
Houston.
Pathway.
Everyone that I met. Thank you all so much. And I can't really explain how much it took for me to recognize how big of a talent, a gift that this is from God, right? And so
Podcast.
people have been asking me a lot, like how this came about, right? And I recognize we told people in real person a lot.
How OTD
but
came out, right?
Yeah, so we might not recognize. We might be tired of telling the story, but a lot of people, especially if they came within the last year or so, especially after the Gusta Habesha video,
Brought a lot of new
our
viewers.
people-
I think
yeah.
half the people came from there.
How people came from it, so they don't know how this came about. So I just want to ask you guys, kind of share how this came about. I think Doggy is probably,
He has it on his mind.
yeah,
already,
from
that
my
story.
perspective, the stars was Doggy. I can tell you what I mean.
It was the chief cook.
My prayer?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did pray on it. What initially happened was I was in my room and I was like praying one day and I was like, Lord, like, what do you want me to do? Like, whatever it is, I'll do it now. And those were like my exact words. And that night I was like, I was having them over, but like I wasn't thinking of like having anything big because they're always at my house. To be honest, they don't pay rent.
There was a moment. It was bad,
Yeah,
bro.
it was bad, bro. Like
One season.
yeah, like it was terrible.
Mango juice,
But I enjoyed it.
10X.
Yeah, bro.
Tampico.
Tampico.
Bro, it came to a point where they were asking my parents to do groceries.
Yeah,
No,
shout
no,
out to
hold on,
God,
hold on,
man.
hold on.
Shout out
That's
to
what I-
God,
Let's
shit.
rephrase it. We're just like, gosh, where's the
Where's
juice
the
at?
mango
Like,
juice?
y'all ain't
Not
go
just the
shopping
juice,
this week?
not just the juice. But
And
yeah,
eggs.
Croissant.
And
Can you
eggs,
say
and
when this was? Like what year?
2021.
2022.
Late
January
Early
2022.
2022. Early
yeah,
2022.
late
I think it was
2021.
around his birthday. I think because Daggy, it was COVID, so there were not a lot of people
It was
that
very
came.
cold outside.
I came to Daggy for his birthday. We went and got American Best Wings, and then
Yeah,
Bobby
bro.
came.
How you
I
remember all
this
that?
day. Yeah, it was really good.
I don't
It was-
remember that.
It's
Okay.
the birth of OTD. How can I forget,
yeah,
bro?
yeah, I don't remember that.
So you
know how
prayed?
long it's been since I had America's Best Wings, bro?
It's,
Tragic.
See,
You're
the
not
money
gonna
changed
say.
them. You
The
see?
money, no, it's not even that, bro. I
money
literally
changed.
like, I don't remember the last time I was like, oh, one American.
Bro was a
Best
fiend
Wings.
for
So
it.
American Best Wing after
Yeah.
this?
Bro was having
Let's not
actual
talk about
American
fiends.
Best Wings.
Huh?
American Best Wing after this?
Did he?
If you were paying, we're going. What?
Let's talk about no debt and
Bro, ADHD, bro. Get back on
Yeah,
topic,
Yeah,
bro.
sorry.
You see how? Anywho, yeah. So I was praying that day, and I was just like, Lord, like whatever it is, I'll do it. And that night, I was having these goofies over, and they were uninvited. And I remember like we were like sitting down. Me and Amma were sitting there. We're like I was telling him like I prayed this prayer today. I was like, this is like something that's been like I've been thinking about all day and stuff. And then Bobby comes. He was like, guys, I have a great plan. Like, hear me out, you know? He was like, you know, all the conversations that we have, imagine if we was recording and we actually had like a proper podcast.
Mhm.
And I laughed. They kind of just took it seriously.
I don't remember the reaction.
No, I laughed because I was like, bro, like everybody starting a podcast. Let's be realistic. Like, everybody starts a podcast, and after like 2 episodes, no one really pays attention. And so I was like, everybody starts a podcast, and like, there's a lot of podcasts nowadays that that are, I was saying like that are basically useless, and they were like, we can go against it, right? So we were kind of focused on the aspect of like going against the red pill community. That's what I'm
At that time was crazy, yeah.
At that
Yeah.
time it was like,
They were
be a
going
man, go do
wilding
this.
that time. I was like post like getting out of COVID, there people were going crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was crazy. But I was saying like, if we're gonna start this, let's actually do some kind of proper planning and like let's see what we can come up with. And I don't want to just head dive into it, but they were so excited and they were like, let's commit to this. But like before we start, I remember this vividly, but they were like, okay, why do you want to start it? And they were like, what do you want to start it? I was like, bro, like, to start a podcast, bro. Like,
Yeah, we
yeah,
did that, we
you were
did
like,
that.
I want to leave a mark on this world.
Dang.
I want to be I want to be like remembered for something, like leaving a legacy. Yeah. And everybody that knows, the first podcast name that we gave it was
Legacy podcast.
Legacy
so
Podcast.
crazy.
And so that's how Legacy Podcast was first born. And then I remember like he was like, oh, I want to take care of my family. Like I want to provide for my family, and that's why I want to start a podcast. I want to be able to a place where like I want to be financially free and things of that nature, and I want to be able to create memories. And I said the same thing. I was like, I want to be able to create memories, and I want to be able to like support my family and like be in a place where I'm not like worried about like anything. You get what I mean? Like financial freedom, basically.
Yes.
And so that's what we kind of were just like, all right, let's lock in. And next thing you know, like a week later, I got a call at like 7:30 in the morning. It was
What?
a group
I didn't know this.
FaceTime. Yes, it was
Bro,
literally
that's
a week
crazy
later.
memory. What
Oh.
the
It
heck?
was a week later. They were like,
remember.
guys. They're like, guys. No, you called. He was like, guys, what are we doing? We not starting a podcast? I found a podcast room. I was like, bro,
Oh, yeah.
chill
You
out, bro.
found
This
that
was a
in the
week
lab?
ago, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he found the UMD.
I missed
bro.
all. I just missed like I remember like
Hey,
I remember
moments.
Bobby was like, all right, bro, I'm locked in, but who's picking me up? I was like, bro, I'm not picking up Bobby. And then going to a studio that we don't even have anything. Like, we're just going there blindly. And so I remember I was fighting it a bit.
What I
And it
remember
was
most
also
was-
raining or something.
Fighting in a
or
bit.
like,
You guys lying,
Okay,
bro.
not
something
not.
like
But
that.
bro's remembering everything now. Too much.
No, it was like
The
2,
degree
3
of the
weeks.
weather?
No, it was 2-3 weeks later. It started raining.
Uh-huh.
And remember, like
Oh,
it
the
was
blizzard.
bad. It was a blizzard.
That
We
wasn't
were
our
like-
first episode. That was our second.
No, I was
was
saying
like-
yeah,
yeah, I was saying-
whatever it was.
I was
saying,
gonna talk
like-
about the first episode. We were in dark.
Oh yeah, it
Oh,
was for sure.
yeah.
It was it was bad.
Can we
I'm not
also
gonna
mention? I want to say this guy Dougie said, "Lord, I will do everything you said," and then he said, "No, no, no," until he put on the headphones, and then you're like,
lie.
"Ah,
Yeah, because I was like, yo, the headphones
Bro.
actually work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can hear
Like
myself.
it
It's
might
cool.
might seem small to people watching,
Yeah.
but seeing it in real time, like
Yeah.
I'll try to figure out find the clip. We were in darkness.
That's some private.
Yeah, I have it. It's in darkness. We're literally in a dark like computer lab, and we're just yapping. Like, I think our first episode we were talking about like embarrassing stories.
Yeah. You know what's so
It was
funny?
near
though?
Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
it was near
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. You know what's so funny? I found the clips actually on TikTok, and you can see that Bobby's halfway covered because the mic that Aman had was covering Bobby. The mic that Aman had also covered me because like we were sitting like and-
Yeah.
And so I was like, bro, like it was fun. But yeah, we recorded in like total darkness, and the week after Aman bought some lights, and we were like, wow, like
The quality change from
yeah,
darkness to
it
light
was
is crazy.
diabolical. Bro.
And now we're in a whole
Let
like,
there be
studio.
light, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Amen.
That's crazy.
Bobby, what was your perspective? Like, how did you
Sorry, I
even think
tried
about the podcast?
Bro, I remember. Funny enough, like you guys said, it was like that was a time when everybody started a podcast. That was like, if you think bad, it was bad now. That was like the birth of like the podcast. Like,
Yeah, bro. Rogan
everybody-
got that 200 million contract. Like,
Whoa,
oh, we
yeah.
got too. You know, we're doing it for free. We're being clowns for free.
and that's why our very, very, very historic intro with the woman saying,
Ah.
"Don't give guys a podcast."
Yeah, I don't remember who sent that.
I think
don't
you
know,
found
was
it.
me, was
Yeah.
That clip came out around that time because
Hey.
that's what was really happening. Every
I
guy,
would love to have her on the podcast one day.
Yeah.
every
bro.
guy group would be like, "Let's start a podcast." It's just
Yeah.
yap.
Yeah.
But that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
That's so crazy how everything came about.
I'm
bro.
saying,
Yeah.
I'm like, I wish there was a hidden camera when we had our group talks.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, that would be so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we
But-
documented that. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
What they don't tell you is, for everybody who's watching, any future content creators or anything, once that camera is in your face,
Yeah, you're
you start forgetting everything.
Yeah.
You start acting scared like you never talked before. But
Yeah.
it's all some muscle you have to work out and get better at.
I remember, bro. We started like everything like that same week, and I remember we were talking about like what should we name the podcast, and I was like, guys, we gotta have some kind of intro. And I remember like I was setting up one of my friends, and he was like, he was telling us like, what do you want to do with the intro? And I was like, bro, just like here's a sample. Like we want to do some kind of like it was like a funny intro because the way she was saying it was like, man don't deserve mics, or like
Yeah.
you give a mic,
You give
a
one of
guy
the man's
mic.
mic.
Yeah, and here he goes, and then we were like, do something with this, and we just sent
He
him
cooked.
that. Yeah,
He first made the
and he
instrumental,
cooked.
and
Yeah,
then it was,
bro.
I was like, that sounds.
I
tough.
remember that, like, you know, so funny. I remember that being played in the car, and we were like, we thought we did something like crazy. We were like, guys, we should do something for like the wallpaper, not the wallpaper, the background for the pictures and stuff.
Mhm.
And we were having Eden make the
Yo, shout out to
background.
Eden.
Yeah.
For me-
I helped her with that, but
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I
bro,
didn't.
this guy.
For me, that logo, that was actually when it was like, this is real, because it was well done. Like
Yeah.
the rocket shooting up like off the dome,
Yeah.
everything.
And people
And
still
I just
remember that
wanna
logo
say-
more than anything. That
Yeah,
was
it's a
good.
very memorable logo, and I
Memorable.
want to say we have the top 1% podcast in the world.
Yeah.
And I also just want to say, guys, listen. Even right now as we spoke, like Eden was involved. There are so many people that were involved.
So many people that helped.
So many
Henny
people in the
was helping
background.
so much.
Producer behind the camera.
Y'all want to shout out the names of the people from the past episodes?
I wanna,
Eden, Fabian,
and all
Sam
yeah,
Gupta,
Sam was a
Sam
big
Gupta.
one.
Yafu.
His episode was the one I
Yo.
actually.
Yafi's getting married.
Yafi is
my
getting married. Oh
God.
yeah, we're gonna have him back very soon.
Yes.
Post
see
when
the
once
growth.
stuff slows down with
His
them.
his fiance, soon to be wife, was also on the podcast.
Yeah,
Shout out,
And
David.
and they were
There's a
also
lot.
featured in one of the top videos on your channel.
The cabin trip.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
cabin trip.
We did a lot of crazy stuff.
Hey, y'all can't see it, but we also one of day one supporters. Give it to Helen right now.
Oh yeah, she in the studio actually.
Shout out to Helen.
She in the
Supporting.
studio.
Helen has been a day one supporter.
Yeah, she's in every comment
Commenting.
section.
Our first comment was literally Helen, bro.
Cause I,
real?
I test our
Yeah.
friends.
I don't believe
Cause
her.
you know everybody's like they all love you. Like yeah, I love watching
Yeah.
videos. I'm like, so
Yeah,
what do we
I
talk
see
about
that.
like during the middle or like? Cause everyone could get the first 5-10 minutes.
Facts.
Like Helen be
Yeah.
sitting there and watching what she's doing things. I'm like,
She
I
be in the
respect-
comments actually mentioning things we actually talked
I'm
about.
like, I
Yeah,
respect that.
like minute 37, bro.
Yeah.
So
Like,
we love
she
to
out
give you
there,
your
like-
flowers while you're in our
Yeah.
You're in the
studio.
studio with us. Thank you
hey
so
guys,
much.
bully her into being on the podcast, guys.
One day.
No, she already said yes. So she's gonna come
Oh,
soon.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Face reveal.
special episode coming soon.
Yeah.
Special.
She's actually one of the people that
The
led our
producer,
Bible
you see,
studies.
we have fact checkers out. Look at this, bro.
No. I'm
Who
just
the
saying,
fuck?
fortunately, Helen will be joining the producing team.
Hey, another job.
You know what? It's okay.
Especially to help with the mind. But I was just gonna say, Aman, could you go back and wait? I also wanted to add, OTD is basically a community-based organization.
It really
It's
is,
not
I'm
the
not
three
gonna
It takes a
people-
village.
It takes a village.
It takes a
Yeah,
village.
literally a non-profit because they're not making any money.
Yeah, that's
We're-
true.
But Aman, could you explain the 1% statistic that you just mentioned?
Yes,
Top
yes,
1% of
yes.
podcasts? Because
Listen.
by the consistency in posting, I don't think you would
Basically
qualify. But
elites,
explain
we're-
that
You
statistic.
see, people want to fact check us, but
Facts.
all things no facts. But we do when it benefits us. We do look at the numbers, and this benefits us really well. So, hey, put your resume top 1%. If you have released 21 episodes, but we're not just podcasting anymore. You know what I'm saying?
We're not. We're really
content creators,
Influencers.
Influencers. I don't like that word, but you know what? We influence people.
Yeah, I'd
The
rather you
influence that the
get
Lord
influenced
gave
by us than
us.
anything else, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And more than anything, guys, I just want to say, guys, listen, the biggest thing that I learned, even being away, is when you are seeking the Lord puts the right people in your life. I had a hard time when I first moved to Dallas, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I was just so ingrained with you guys, right? But God found the people there for me. You know what I'm saying? And more than anything, the quality of life goes up tremendously when you are surrounded by people that love you. And when the foundation is Christ, this is just the byproduct as of having Christ at the center. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
There's a good quote from a song that I like. People say like they have fake friends, right? I'm gonna blank right now. I'm not. That's not gonna happen.
What? No,
Uh,
not.
Say it.
Lock in.
It's something along the lines of you're worried about your crew being so fiction, but then you don't prioritize the crucifixion,
J
but
Monty.
you wonder why your crew's
Being
so
so
fiction.
fiction.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's I butchered that. Dang it.
Shout out
I
J
was
Monty.
having a good
Shout
run.
out J Monty.
But the point is, man, listen. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I love what you have, right?" We have nothing but Christ. This is the byproduct of following Christ. When you have Christ and you seek the Lord, before we all met, I think we're gonna talk about our testimony one day, right? But before we all met at our first day in Bible study.
Bro.
That wasn't
And-
my first day.
It was me and E-Man's first day. He was here like what,
Bobby's
2 weeks,
first day.
3 weeks before?
And this is so
Well, I
funny.
gotta correct him. What? I was
Helen
there
was-
before them.
Guy killed the moment, bro.
The Lord help
Whatever.
me. No, but we did get baptized together. You
Yeah.
can't take that
We
away
got
from us.
baptized together. Like we were born again together. Helen was here tomorrow. Helen was here since the
Yeah,
beginning.
Helen
Facts,
really
dude.
been
It's
locked in with
actually
us,
tough.
bro.
Yeah.
Helen was also there for the producer's baptism. One of the men there's only one person from the couch present at my baptism.
She would
but
never
it's
let
okay.
this go to the day I
Fact,
die. I
bro.
promise you.
I was not even in the country, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I wasn't in the
I'm
She's
country.
talking about
Daggy
me.
has a
No,
good
I
excuse.
wasn't
Aman
there.
was at my baptism. He's actually
Yeah.
there the night before as well. So, but Bobby,
I was not in the
thank you.
country.
Aman
What about
came to
Daggy?
pray for
I was
me.
not in the country.
Daggy had a good excuse, but
Yes.
cut this out, please.
Yeah, come on. Yes. Anywho,
But yeah, man,
I think
keep
I really like what you said as well. People who see us and they're like, we love what you have. I think a lot of people also don't understand that we lost a lot of footage. We have argued a lot of times.
There's mind you, there's currently right now to this day,
Yeah.
iPhone Red XR at the bottom
Of the ocean
of a
somewhere.
lake in DC at this
Yeah.
moment in time, with
I'm
the SD
telling-
card in it.
Yeah.
If
So
you find it, there has to be a bounty, bro.
yeah,
With the
y'all
podcast
don't know,
episode in there.
Wait,
even
Bobby,
it's
do you
not
want
even
to share
like
the story about that?
No.
Didn't think so.
no, you know what's so funny? Like even
Uh.
like a lot of people like don't see like the hard work behind it. Like even the hard work. Forget the hard work. There's things that we have no control over, and I'm not talking about like in the past. I'm talking about last week. We lost the audio.
All right, bro.
No,
Chill.
it's okay. It's okay. Like,
It happens. It's part of the walk. Like it's
Yeah.
part
But
of
if we would have quit then, we would never see the fruits.
yeah,
of it.
bro.
That's the
Imagine
thing.
if we went to the first episode and then never went back.
we're watching
Yeah.
like, this is bad. No,
Yeah.
we're done. But
Imagine,
now
like-
look at us.
Yeah.
Wait.
Imagine what we can go.
Producer
from here.
wants to say something.
Yeah,
Sorry,
as
producer.
Aman was saying, I just want to take it back a little bit. Yes, it's hard with the podcast, but
Yeah.
also could you maybe talk about the other side of friction or the difficulties, even in friendship and community? Because you guys were talking about how people see you and they're like, I want this.
Yeah.
You're talking about how hard the podcast is. Maybe like a little bit about like, friendship.
Oh yeah. Our friendship is very interesting.
I don't know these guys.
Yeah.
It's all facade, by the way. We come here every day.
I'm not gonna lie. This is such an interesting dynamics that we have, because I was like, for example, I was doing an intro for like the new like OTD, right? And I was thinking like, what do these guys actually bring to the table, right? And I was like, no, listen,
were questioning.
no, listen, no, like I was thinking like, cause like I was like, I'm gonna use their characteristics for the intro, right? I was like, okay, Bobby, right? He got that creative mindset where he was like, I want to do this, and he has like the idea by breakfast, and he wants it done by dinner, right? And he's like, he's not settling, and it's not one idea. He has 47, and he wants to get it done by the end of the day, or else hell loose. You know what I mean? And then I was like, okay, Bobby got that creative mindset, right? And then I was like, okay, what about Aman? Aman is like the problem solver. You get what I mean? Like he tends to be like Bob the Builder. He fixes any issues that he sees. We're having an issue. He's on YouTube scrolling. He's like, "Alright, guys, give me a minute. I gotta fix this audio." And I'm like, "Oh,
He
crazy."
did that 10 minutes ago.
He did that 10 minutes ago. You see? Like I'm telling you, that's just who he is. Like, and they're just me. I'm here to yap. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
That
a great
is the
dyna-
diva that just
yeah,
comes.
I'm just there. Like, hey, bro, if you need something, let me know. But if you don't, like,
He pressed
let
for
me
you.
chill. Yeah, hey, bro. We all got jobs to do. But at the end of the day, it's crazy because, like, I noticed that, like, we also, like, don't. What I really love, I was just add this. We also don't tend to just hold that anger towards one another. Like, I never seen somebody, like, even between the three of us, go, like, mad and even, like, angry and, like, spend the night. Like, we really resolve our issues right there. And if we disagree, hey buddy, you disagree. Like, that's completely fine for you to disagree.
Yeah.
And we tend to be like, all right, bro, let's see if this works. If what you're saying is gonna work, let's see it. Y'all don't know how many times we argue over different things, simple things, chairs, tables, mics,
Looks.
yeah, bro, I'm telling you, like, if you really see us behind the screen, we're like, yo, just chat. Like, what do you, like, you know? I'm
Yeah.
gonna
It's
stop
humbling.
yapping.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Like, there's been so many times where it's like, where I might have an idea, right? And like in my head, I'm like, I be trying to be like a perfectionist. I'm like, nah, it has to be like this. But then there's three people here. This is a democracy. We believe in a democracy here, right?
Yeah.
So it's like-
That's a lie, bro. There's a dictator right there.
We believe in a democracy. So it's like, if both people agree, and it's like, there's been times where I'm like, all right, Bobby, like, no matter how, this is not your podcast, it's our podcast. So like, other people's opinions also matter. And there's been times like it worked, and it doesn't work. It's just, it's fine though. Like, it's not like my face. It's not your face. It's all of ours. So
Yeah.
all of our voices matter. So I like that we're humble in that way.
I will also say, at least for me, I don't know if you guys knew how how emotional of a person I was before. I met
You were,
guys.
bro. Bro was a crybaby.
Yeah, I really was, and it's true. And like seeing how you guys have treated me and each other has like a tremendous. You guys still see me struggle with just me being emotional, overly emotional, but literally, I'm not trying to put my previous friends on on the blast or something, but I wasn't used to people like not holding grudges on me. You know what I'm saying? I just expected that. It's kind of been how I've been my whole life, right? And so when see you guys like we argue, and then you guys are like, "Oh, you want to eat?" I'm like, "Oh, we can eat." You know what I'm saying? And it humbles you. We're like, "Oh, like this is not to be a forever thing." And so I was like, "These people are just pure-hearted." We have, and I can't emphasize how much of like an impact that had on me. And I'm still sometimes I do feel like I'm the trouble boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that gets angry or overly angry and stuff. But
no, that comes from the passion that you have, though. You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes.
I'm
And I
not saying we're
also
not,
know
but-
you guys wouldn't. You guys will hear me out even with with my passion and whatever being not hold it against me. That allows me to be free, and that freedom is what allows us to kind of have this harmony of whatever topic we're talking about. We can actually someone might not want to talk about it, but like as you saw today,
Yeah.
we still had a fruitful conversation
Right.
without stepping on
It's
anybody's
like a
toe.
well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
But it took
Yeah.
work to get here. At first, we didn't even understand what was going on, but now it's
It was
you
a
good?
lot of grinding.
Yeah, I think just any
You were
advice.
scaring me. You
for-
were clicking some buttons. All that was.
The camera's not even on
turning my
us
mic
anymore.
off and on. My bad. But so to end,
I want to
Go
touch
ahead.
one thing real quick, but also what I do want to touch on is like the impact. For example, I love looking at the numbers sometimes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I do want to say that. Have you guys conceptualized that we've reached probably over 3 million people
Oh, I have not.
up to this point?
I
3
have
million
not.
people.
I
It
have
was
Like-
on my resume.
Like,
My-
can
it
you
was-
believe that? Like,
so.
moving into it, obviously, like, when we first started, it's like, you want to provide for your family, leave a legacy,
Yeah.
impact, have memories. But we actually kind of did that in a sense. And, like, it
Yeah.
actually came to pass.
Yeah.
But, because the one thing, like, a lot of people might not tell you is, like, for example, that first day when the episode with Sam,
Yeah.
it went big. I remember to this day. I put up the clip. I put it away. I'm like, dang. I literally remember this. I remember this verbatim. I think I was talking to someone. I'm like, I think I'm gonna delete the clip. It's not doing well. Like, it's just, you know, when you bombed. Everyone
Yeah.
knows. Everyone who knows social media. I put my phone away. I think I took a nap or I ate some food.
Hold on, I'm joking.
I pick it up. Mind you, we were like very like less than 100 followers.
78 followers on
Yeah,
TikTok.
yeah, 78.
Helen was like 3 of them.
I look back at the TikTok app. My thing was glitching. It said 1,000 followers and 10K views. I'm like, I called E-Man.
They called me like 4 times. I was in the gym. I'm
I
like,
called
I'm trying to
Sam.
get-
Sam was going crazy. Like, bro, we're famous. I'm like, we're just young, so we didn't know. But like,
Yeah.
and then ever since that point, I think what also happened is I became desensitized to the actual impact,
Yes.
which
yes,
happens
yes.
when you get like.
I'll give you another example, bro.
Yeah.
The first time we ever went live on TikTok, we went live. 470 people
You love your
joined.
kids too.
Bro, we threw our phone away. We're like, bro, we can't have 400 people looking at us. Like, bro, I'm telling you, that was the funniest day. And we gave the phone to Aman because we saw like the 400 some people in there. And Aman is there reading the comment section. And Amarinja.
Why? Because they can't read Amarinha.
That's not why we gave
I'll
you the
never
phone.
forget it,
Bro
bro.
was there stuttering.
The lady
he was
said-
reading letters like this, bro. Huh? Who? He?
The lady really said, "Me and my kids love you." Bro said it in front of a live audience. We love your kids too.
children,
Okay.
at least he can read Amarinha.
Thank you, producer. I
That's
appreciate
the way he
that.
said it, bro. I promise you. He
He's
said it in a
like-
like he was stuttering, like, because he
It
was
wasn't
also
the stutter,
shocked
it
by
was
how
just
many
a
people.
random, like,
no,
isolated
he was
statement that
stuttering.
we love
he
your
was
kids.
stuttering. But nah, I think that was probably one of the early stages of highlights where I was just like, I have that video, like I was screen
Oh.
recording. I have it on my phone, but I was really thinking like, oh my goodness, like even in that moment, like 400 people, watching us, it did not feel real to me because I was like, okay, don't take this in a negative way. I'm just saying, but like 400 people just jumping on live to see us, I was like, I couldn't comprehend that in that moment, and that's why.
What do you want to see us for? Like,
Yeah, I was just like, bro, we just started. Like, we barely had like 1,000 some followers at that time. Like, that was our first time going live too. And we said, let's go live as we were setting up to record a shoot.
Right.
And we were like, bro, like, why not? 400 people, I was like, all right, bro, get this phone away from me. I'll never
'cause
forget that.
The biggest one for me, one last.
Nah, keep going, bro.
Because this, I don't think y'all seen like the inner workings of it.
Yeah.
Yes, the Habesha was a crazy thing, right?
Wow.
But you
Could-
know what's so funny? I'm sorry to add.
Go ahead.
If OTD didn't continue, there wouldn't be like
Yeah.
no guest to Habeshas. There would be no skydiving
Cooking videos.
no cooking. Like, we wouldn't really like have the platform that we have now. It's not even a big platform, I promise you. Like, we have like 1,000 people watching us, which is crazy to me even.
1,000 people in front of you.
Yeah, I would. Woo. And he would
would've-
carry on.
'Cause
I
it
Can
gets
just
I,
Habesha
wanted
can
to
I add
that.
context just
Yeah.
really quick? Because Dagi's talking about when you guys had 470 views on the TikTok live, jumping to guess the Abisha. What is it, like over 260,000
Close to
like
300, yeah.
views?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big jump. But go
Yeah,
ahead, Doug.
because
Go
Because
ahead,
the
Bobby.
thing is, right, mind you, this was leading up to before we went to Europe, right? So, one thing, I had an idea for this video, right? But thing is, we were thinking about this video for what? A year? A year? We just couldn't find maybe more than a year.
Yeah.
Cause we brought I brought up early, but I'm like, I don't know how we're gonna do it. But it just kind of got lost in the thing. That kind of to piggyback to like a past video we did with Henok about like a skill for you guys too is like from thought to execution. If you can make it quick, you don't know the benefits could be you can't even guess.
Tremendous.
Right? This is, mind you, this is God who's been faithful to it. This has been a year later.
100%.
It's still worked out. But yeah, we're about to go to Europe. I edited that video. That was the most, Doggy knows, even E-Man knows.
Oh yeah.
How the audio for that video, we did open heart surgery on that.
Y'all don't even know that. You
Open
wouldn't even
heart
know.
surgery.
I was staying out for 2 days in a row trying to fix that audio.
Oh my
Sleeping on the
gosh.
floor.
To the
Yeah,
point,
that's true.
to the point, once again, I was like,
Yeah.
I think we should just cancel this and just start over a new video. Like,
Yeah.
throw this one away because it wasn't good quality up to like my standards or our standards. Let's just start over with a new video.
Yeah.
We had a professional audio
Audio,
engineer.
bro. Try to fix it.
Bro said, hey, that's
couldn't
all we
fix
can
it.
do.
Bro said, I can't do it. But and also, can we talk about? I don't know if we're gonna get there. We scheduled it to be released at 8 o'clock. We had a flight at 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
and by the time we landed there the following day, it was at 14K views. And then we said, how long? What would it be when we landed? I said it's not gonna go above 30K because before that the shuttle video was at 30K, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's probably gonna cap, right?
Yeah.
Within 6 days, it hit 100K.
Yeah, bro. That high in Europe was
Yeah.
crazy.
Mind, I'm like, I didn't even get there yet.
Wait, could I just say the high was so good you guys stopped posting after that?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
another thing.
That's the best
We can
part.
get into that. Yeah. I was gonna say, before we took off the next day, I stayed up all night.
Yeah.
So literally, it got to the point where I could hear these people's voices in my head when I closed my eyes because that's all I've been listening to for 24 hours straight. But once I finished the video and we were taking off, we asked somebody here to post it for us. So by the time we landed, it was like out of our hands.
Yeah.
And that high when it hit 100,000 people, I was like, I ain't never ever in my life, you know.
I know
was-
how it happened too. We were online getting frustrated, and Bobby said, "Hit 100K." We all calmed down. We were like, "Okay." We were like,
Where
getting
were we?
mad.
Where were we?
We were
This was before we got.
6th day, probably going to Greece.
Was it
I
Greece? I
think
thought we
we
were
were
going to
in Greece.
Paris.
I thought no,
Was it?
no, it was
Third
not
day.
Paris. Paris was the third day.
Yeah, we're going
I
to
don't
Greece.
think Greece.
We were going to Athens, yeah.
Okay.
And then
yeah.
the line was like, we were like, "Oh, let's not miss a flight, whatever." And we were going there. Then we were like kind of running, getting frustrated, like, "Go here, go away." We were yelling, and then Bobby goes, "Hit 100K." And then
Yeah,
all
we were at the airport.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We were
Oh
in
my
the
goodness.
little escalator thing that when I
Yeah.
moved.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And all
Bro.
glory to God, man. None of this would have been possible. And honestly, we enjoy this. Yes, we have not been consistent because this goes back to we've been struggling, and pray for us. We've been struggling to recognize the gift that God has given us because it comes like this is fun for us.
Yeah.
So we've been struggling sometimes to take it as seriously as we should.
Yeah.
Just pray for us that we do the best that we can
Yeah.
with what God has given us.
Yeah.
keep coming
Bully
up to
us.
us.
Yeah, please.
DM
yes.
them and bully
we
them.
love the accountability. We love even there's some people that said hi to us at
Bro,
graduation
not some,
parties,
a lot. I'm
weddings.
like,
yeah.
I be asking. I think we always ask him like, bro, why you watch us? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you would literally sit there and like,
Oh my
click
God,
on
are you
us.
Bobby?
Yeah, I'm
Right,
like, bro, people knowing your name, people knowing you,
Yeah.
like, it's cool when we're in front of the camera.
Yeah.
We step out of it, we have our real, like, regular lives.
Yeah.
And it's like, people, like, will stop him, like, bro.
And forgive us. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah.
you could.
Forgive us.
We're not PR
Yeah.
trained. Me, I'm
Yeah.
not PR trained.
Especially Doggy. Especially
I'm
Doggy.
not, hey, listen,
This
if you
guy-
come up to me, I'm hitting
We
you with
have
that.
an
Thank you
OTD,
so
we
much.
just wanna
Somebody will pour
apologize.
their heart out to Doggy, bro. Hit him with a appreciate it.
If you see Doggy out in the wild,
Yeah.
just give him a hug or
Say hi,
something.
yeah. Say hi. I'm gonna hit you with thank you so
I
much
promise
for
you, he
supporting
doesn't
us.
bite. He doesn't bite.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
bite.
this is-
Facts.
This is also a good opportunity to say, and this is probably just for TikTok or stories or Instagram, so I don't know if you're gonna post it in the video. August 8th, Dallas, Texas, Denton, Texas to be specific. We're gonna have a live podcast. We're gonna have a live podcast with Pastor Sam, originally from Canada, but he's now a pastor at House of Bethany in Austin. So if you are in the Texas area, Denton, Texas specifically, for Midwest, if you can make it, it's gonna be Fridays. Oh, follow us to get the details on that.
If you want to see us yap live
Yeah.
with an audience input with Q&A as well.
We have games happening.
Yeah. Oh no, I was thinking because when you were talking about how what were you saying before you just told them to show up?
Yeah,
to
forgive
our
you if
conference?
you have encountered with them.
Oh yeah. my bad, people. I just wanted to say that. Let me look at the camera and say that. Actually,
You owe them apology.
I'm not PR trained. I just want to let you know that if you come up to me and say I love your videos, I love your podcast, I'm gonna say thank you. I appreciate you. What is your name? Like
one time you said, okay, Ant.
no,
We're so
'cause
sorry.
listen, yeah, I don't remember who that was. I remember
so
like
sorry,
it was at
man.
Cadoba. Yeah, they do. But like I was trying to say, okay, like what is your favorite video? Cause like a lot of people would be like, oh, I know you from somewhere, and stop right there. And I'm like, oh, you probably see us on social media. But at the same time, like sometimes there's some like people that are like hardcore, like, oh, I watch all your videos, and we're like, thank you so much. Yeah.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, we really appreciate
I don't say
it.
why. I don't say why, but I do say thank you so much, and I try to get to know that person. But sometimes it's like, I had one person hit me with, I know that, and I was like,
You remember that?
I was telling them like, oh, we just got back from Europe, blah blah
Oh, I
blah.
know
It was
that.
something. Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, I know that. I was like, where do you go from there? I
Forgive
was
us.
like,
Be
yeah.
great. By the way,
Gracious to us, please.
you've seen us make mistakes. There's more to come.
Yeah, facts.
There's more mistakes to come, so we're asking for forgiveness in advance.
Yeah.
We have a
Listen,
fact-checking team now.
we
We
have
have
fact-checking
people
team
keeping us
now.
accountable.
Yes, please.
Wait, speaking of mistakes or people having opinions, especially about controversial things you guys discussed, Daggy, what is it that you told me that you want to tell people?
What did I
It's
do?
like 4 words, but it's like when people have feedback for you about anything discussed here, what is your feedback for them?
Girl, I don't know. Oh yeah. If you have any opinions that you'd like to share with us, and okay, if you have any opinions with, let me set up actually. If you have any opinion that you would like to share with us, right? Please, especially if you know us, don't message us. Leave it in the comments. We need the money. Leave a like, share it, and then tell other people where we went wrong. But leave it in the comment section. Don't text it to me. I was there. I know. I love you. But please, leave it in the comments. We need the money, please.
We're trying to
That's all.
weaponize the hate.
Weaponizing is
Yeah,
crazy.
bro.
Bro said all
Bro.
attention is good attention.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate it. That's the love. Don't text it to us, please. Don't DM us. Leave it in the comments. If it's hate,
Nah.
leave it in the comments. If you
Oi.
disagree, if it's controversial, leave it in the comments. We need all the money we can get.
Bro, looking like an
Okay,
angel.
thank
Yeah,
you. A couple
thank you.
closing questions for you guys.
Yes, yes, please,
Okay.
sir.
I really, really liked the part that you guys were talking about, just like God brought you guys together. As long as you're seeking God, you'll find the right people. You talked a lot about the podcast and how that applies here, but how does that, like for people who aren't trying to start a podcast, when it comes to friendship and how when they see you guys, they want what you guys have and things, and how on the other side of like friction, there's good, like how you guys said on the other side of all the challenges you've experienced, there's been so much positive. What advice do you have for the people watching who might see your friendship or fellowship and like want that?
Take one
That's
each.
Oh,
crazy.
these
Because
questions,
I
bro.
feel like people
wait.
Nice
actually.
for this, bro.
How many questions is it?
Just,
This one.
This one, bro.
respond.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's wrap it up into one.
Oh, I have one more after this.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Oh.
I was really thinking like people actually look to us and be like, wow, I wonder what they have. It's
No,
crazy
this
because
is-
we can
Wait,
take it for
I'm
granted.
saying this because even on the cabin trip video, I remember seeing this one comment very early that said, "Wow, I wish I had this," or
Yes.
like, "I really want what you guys have." And then Amnon was talking about how God put the right people for him in Dallas, and just in that context.
I will actually. I've been wanting to say this, right? The cabin trip. What people don't know is, like I told you, I have bad experiences of just being on trips. I'm the troublemaker. I remember on the cabin trip, right? We stopped to eat McDonald's, right? And me being emotional, I went to Doug and just started like getting mad at him for some reason. And he was like, "Chill, bro." That calmed me down so much, right? And I actually have fun that trip, right? But this is to say, the best. There's a quote that best explains this. Is if you want to have a relationship that is foundation in Christ, is you have to be willing to serve more than being served, right? Like, don't think of yourself less. Don't think less of yourself, but just think of yourself less.
Shout
right?
out C.S. Lewis.
Shout out to C.S. Lewis. I heard it from Tim Keller, R.I.P. But I think the one thing that when I'm around you guys, I don't have to worry about being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't.
Not
I-
yet.
I
The money
have-
coming.
Huh? They might take my
Funny thing is,
fries.
I was gonna say something before you said. I was like, I was just waiting to put my water
They
down.
might laugh at me when my jaw is locked and I'm gonna die, right?
Story time
But,
coming soon.
Not never coming out. But I never have to worry about. Honestly, anyone I like from my friend group at church, and this talks about like when you have foundation in Christ, right? This goes back to people in Dallas and in Austin that I've met, right? I can tell the pure heart that they have, that they're so focused in Christ, centered in Christ. I feel free, and that freedom, I can't explain it. So that's my my answer to that.
You
I
wanna
don't
add
know.
on to that?
Does that answer,
Nah,
producer?
real quick. I was gonna add one little thing about it. I was gonna say, what we have, the only reason why it could be seen by people is because it's being documented. But there's millions of people just like us who have great fellowships, great friendships that don't have a camera in front of their face all day and a mic. But the reason is not because we're special or because they're special or because we have a camera, they don't have a camera. It's because we all have Christ at it. And I think I heard it somewhere. For example, it was like one of our people we learned from in the beginning, he was speaking about like the only reason why we're all here is Christ, right? Because outside of that, realistically speaking, in the world sense, we wouldn't our paths probably wouldn't cross.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be here.
Okay, that's fair. Like we wouldn't like some of us might have different beliefs, different like personalities, different circles, cliques, so we wouldn't even like mesh. We wouldn't even get the chance to speak to each other.
Absolutely.
But the reason we're all here is for one purpose, because God drew us to Himself, and now we're all here together, and that's what makes it fun. What makes it safe, makes it a loving place. Yeah. So you can have the same thing. Yeah. With the pros of not having your every move being on the camera.
Yeah. Not just that. I'll say my advice would be, if you really do want something that's a godly centered relationship, I'll say pray about it. And I'll also say, if you plant a seed and just pay 2 months.
I knew he was trying to play.
I'm joking. But no, in all honesty, I think, okay, let me just give y'all flowers now, because I won't say this in a long time, but
chill, but don't cry, bro. Chill. Chill, don't cry, bro.
I'm not until my wedding. Second out. I would say, what I've learned over time is not just the accountability that they hold me to, and as you can see, like, we hold each other accountable too. Like, even though we might not like distinctly remember in the moment, but sometimes we're like, hey, like, that's not Christ-like and things of that nature. And what I've really learned, and who showed me this the most, is my parents. And they said that you two are the most reflective of me they have ever seen, in a good way. Like, not just me, but like of Christ. They were like, they know, like, you guys come over anytime. Like, you guys do like anything at my house, and my parents are not questioning it, because they are a reflection of me. And same way to me, to you guys, that I can be a reflection of you, and I don't have to worry about like certain things that are being said or certain things that you might hold to yourself. I'm not saying that some people don't make mistakes. They have made mistakes. I've made mistakes. But over time, I've learned to be like, okay, like, I can trust them in this aspect of my life. I can trust them in this place of my life because of the fruits that they have shown me. And I'm like, okay, like, what am I worried about? Like, like, I don't have anything that I can be like, oh no, like, this part of like me, I can't let them see this, or I like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have that place where I'm like, bro, if I'm struggling, I'm gonna be like, guys, I'm struggling. Like, it might not be often, but I'll be like, yo, like, this is going on. Like, I just want to let you know, hold me accountable to it. And these are the things that obviously you might not see on camera, but it happens a lot off camera. And these are the things that slowly over time that we've learned to be like, okay, like, oh, he is struggling. Okay, that is okay. This is a safe space, and
we laugh about it.
Yeah, we
it's
laugh
it's
like
certain
crazy.
therapy about laughing about
bro.
your issues.
This used to be our therapy, and now it became like actual therapy.
But we're working on that. We have a therapist on staff as well.
Yeah.
We should actually have a therapist on the.
Yeah, one day, I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're gonna be the funniest podcast.
if we actually had, I'm not gonna lie.
Let's hire a therapist for an hour.
Hire a therapist for an hour, and just let him ask the most uncomfortable conversations and questions.
So down.
No, you
I
need
would
one
book
with
it,
like
don't-
7 degrees.
7
to
degrees.
handle y'all.
Is that another question?
Yeah, I have one more question for you
Okay,
guys.
last question.
Last question. Which was, oh no, just from what you guys said though, I remember there was this one quote where it was like, those who are reconciled with God are reconciled with God's people. So I see that in you guys, which is really beautiful.
Look at this producer. Hey, round of
No,
applause.
it might not
oh
be-
my gosh,
it might not be all the
Pastor
time,
Neb.
by
It was
the way.
Pastor Neb who said
Hey,
that.
that's
Shout
my
out-
pastor.
shout out Crossway.
Pastor Neb, bro.
But I think
Pathway.
I think on his podcast though. But main thing I was gonna say. Oh, last question I had for you guys. Everyone is seeing you guys posting again. You guys are back.
What can I say?
You could say thank God.
This guy's
That's what you
cooking
could
actually,
say.
bro.
It's beautiful to see that. But my question for you guys is, for those who've known you guys for a while, so for your friends, and then for the new viewers, what is your vision for this podcast? So just like each of you guys go ahead. What is your vision?
I have an answer to that. Actually, as I was saying earlier, as I was doing the intro, and I was talking about like their qualities and our qualities and how we become together. At the end of the video, I said, so where are they heading now? And the answer to that was they have no idea. and I literally said, "But y'all coming with them, and then y'all gonna see." That's literally that was literally from my perspective. That's what it was. Obviously, we don't have like a 10-year goal, do we? We're making one.
Let's focus on next week.
We're making
do
one.
it.
Yeah, but like
Let's
for
focus on
next
next
week, we
video.
have another episode planned. We do, right? Yeah. And then we're going to Texas.
He's living up to that.
Yeah.
Pull up and yap.
We are gonna be in Texas.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know if you have. I would say what I've recognized is, there's things that feel like work, and there are things that give you life. Right? This gives me life. This people see this as work. There are people that make a living out of this, right?
Yeah.
We have not. The first money we ever made was the Augusta Habesha video, and that was like after 3 years.
That disappeared.
And that money went right
We
out.
had corrupted leaders at that time.
Yeah, very much.
Pocketing the money.
We're sitting right next to them as well.
We need a
Corruption
coup
is bad.
d'etat. We need a coup
Dictatorships
d'etat.
and all that.
Yeah.
Lobbyists, man.
Aladdin. Aladdin.
I didn't tell you none of that money, but needless to say, this gives me life. I'm not doing this for the money. I haven't got my check yet, but
You think I have?
and so I'll be doing this. I've recognized this. Like I said, I'll be continuing to do this. I might not be involved on the day to day, but Daggy and Bobby are holding it down, bro. So they're holding the full strip down. Henny, and we got producers now. We got people,
Amazing viewers.
So even if you don't see me as much, I might
Be helping financially in the
be
background.
helping. You see, they don't take my money. I just don't get it back.
Don't want to owe the bank, but I want to owe you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They want to borrow with no interest. Actually, negative interest. They will keep taking money.
You'll get paid back in heaven, bro.
Facts.
Yes, absolutely. So I know when I left, the idea was like, oh, I'm not going to be involved. You will see me more now. I will fly back just to be on the episode, man. I love this, man.
I kind of wanted to finish because I was thinking about this already before you asked the question. In terms of like the vision of OTD, I know this first started off with just us. And like a lot of, we just thought about literally our bio to this day is 3 bros yap about anything.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do. But what I can say is for those of you who are watching who might not have this community and you've gained that community because of us, at least for an hour or 2 every week when you watch our videos, that's what I want OTD to be. Because we don't have no obviously we can make goals, but it could be completely blown out of proportion when God could do with this. But all I want you to say is that our audience, you who's watching, you guys are a part of the story. You guys are OTD as well. OTD doesn't just mean this this rectangle you're watching it through. It's you behind the screen as well. Yeah. And all those who are watching, you are part of this journey. You're part of the family. And we're going to grow together. And that's why we want to be interactive with you guys as well. So please comment, please like, please share, please subscribe.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
Man.
So that's all we want. And that, man, it's been 3 years. Almost close to 4. Dang.
Can be better.
That's
could
a
be better.
Presidential term right there, bro.
Only presidential term for real.
Glory be to God, man.
But also all we wanted to add, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Once again, let us know if you guys have any feedback or any ideas for the next week. Yeah. We'll be back next week with amazing guests as well.
And remember, send this to your grandma.
This time, send it to your grandma. Actually, yes. I think she needs to see this.
Yeah.
Definitely.
OTD are back.
We'll see y'all. OTD, we're out. Boom. Vamos.